Welcome to the Memorizing Tarot Cards podcast, your 3-minute lessons on learning and memorizing each card using symbolism. I use the Rider Waite Tarot, if you would like to view the card while you listen using your own tarot card deck or a computer. Today, we're exploring the Nine of Wands, focusing on reversals. First, let's start with the divine meaning of the card, and then the meaning when reversed. When the Nine of Wands appears upright, it symbolizes resilience and endurance. When reversed, the Nine of Wands represents burnout. You may be at the point where you've been struggling so long that your energy is depleted. Another interpretation is a feeling of vulnerability. Perhaps the struggles you've been facing have left you feeling exposed or uncertain. The reversed Nine of Wands asks you to be gentle with yourself and acknowledge that even the strongest people need rest and support. Next, let's discuss ways to approach this card in a reading. When the Nine of Wands reversed appears in a reading, it reminds you to assess whether you're pushing yourself too hard. This card suggests that it's time to pause and reflect instead of charging ahead. It also asks you to reconsider your boundaries. You might feel as though you're under constant attack or that you're struggling to protect yourself. This card encourages you to strengthen your boundaries, but in a way that supports your well-being rather than isolating you. To memorize this card, I think of a time in my own life that represents the card. My reversed Nine of Wands moment was when I took on a contract to create video training for someone in my network. The scope of work wasn't clear, and I didn't have the experience I have now, so I didn't ask the right questions. There was a hard deadline for the product, and I was working around the clock to finish it. I was working until 2 a.m. and setting my alarm for 5 a.m. to get in another hour or two before I got ready for my full-time job. I did deliver on time, but it was at the expense of my wellness. My lack of boundaries pushed me into burnout and resentment, even though it wasn't the client's fault. I felt trapped in the situation because they depended on me, and I said I could do it. I learned a valuable lesson, but I think of this situation when I see the Nine of Wands reversed. Thank you for joining me in exploring the Nine of Wands reversed. While this card may bring challenges related to delays and scattered energy, it also offers an opportunity to slow down, refocus, and ensure you're on the right path. Of course, to memorize tarot, keep practicing tarot. As you listen to these 3-minute lessons, you will consistently remember the symbolism that applies across different cards in the deck. Thank you for listening. Join us for more 3-minute lessons to memorize more cards.